Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Turn something on a dime.
Yeah.
And Rogue, they definitely have a lot of scaling in their team composition. The scary thing is the Caitlyn.
Kanavi's spinning around. They don't necessarily have a massive amount of damage, but they will be able to take this one down. Great rocket grab from Vander as Kanavi's going to have to flash to get himself out of the way, but multiple sleeps. That's a big battle star as well. And a sleepy bear here does find the brush, however. Zoom trying to dash around, and here's the Chinese Renekton we've been looking for. First blood comes down, and he's not done yet. Finn's going to turn up, but maybe you don't want to be here, buddy, as Hans Sama comes through from the top side. The Crocodile eventually falls down, as now it's Larsen's turn to try and chase this one down.
All this chaos is unfolding around the Rift Herald. Hold on, it's not done yet.
Okay, he does manage to land the paddle star, but is he going to be able to keep himself alive? As okay, Bubble not going to connect, shorts a little bit there as the Hawk shot does come in. Lumao scooped up and handed over to Hans Sama. JDG, what was that? Gobbled up. And Zoom also going to be a benefactor of that one as Loken gets that 410 gold. And so the other game working out very well outside of that Rift Herald issue.
And the really scary thing is the Caitlyn. Once she starts moving around the map, she's the one that Rogue's team composition outside of an Enchanted Crystal Arrow or Blitzcrank pull, they have no real way to get her. And so that's going to be very difficult because Azir does not want to run head first into Bard or Lilia or Renekton that just point and click stuns him if he tries to go for a Shurima Shuffle. So things are looking very rough right now for Rogue.
But another decent rocket grab. Zoom's going to call that a gap close. As the stun comes down, Vander in a little bit of trouble. That's a fantastic Cosmic Binding, but the Emperor's Divide not going to be enough, and now Larsen caught out with a Tempered Fade. He's underneath the turret, but this is JDG. I don't know whether that's going to be safety. As the arrow comes down from Hans Sama, it looks like the pincer move is on as Lumao going to flash himself to try and get out of the way as he does pick up the kill onto the bear. 1-for-1 so far in this small skirmish, but Lumao in between two turrets because that out hasn't been taken yet. And now Zoom and Yagao trying to get their way out of here. Good sidestep. Don't know how Yagao knew that. It's just a great reaction time there as the... Okay, Zoom underneath the turret trying to get the execution, and he does so. The teleport out from Yagao works out in his back pocket. And so looking like a little bit more of the supportive Nidalee this game.
And right now, there's not a whole lot to really fight over. You can see Inspired, he was looking for something by shadowing Larsen, but a little too optimistic. Now, Roger trying to invade, it seems, the blue side jungle. Zoom already crashed the wave into bottom, and Finn, I mean, he's running around at level 9 with 91 CS, and he's really living up to the Build-A-Bear workshop.
Yeah.
With his inventory.
That's a lot of, it's probably not going to be any sort of contest, as Van is just walking around trying to keep everyone concerned about this rocket grab.
And even a little bit of good RNG for JDG as the Scuttle Crab,
Tempered Fate. He's not going to save the turret though, which he could have tried to do as Zoom flashes on forward. Vander lands the rocket grab. There's a lot of CC now onto the Crocodile, but it doesn't matter. It's just a dead Blitzcrank, and now Kanavi's flashing forward. Watch out, indeed, as Hans Sama's going to be taken down as well. And now JDG are going to push towards this outer turret in the mid lane and continue that great work that they're doing. Have Shirley there to join them at the same time. Everything's coming up JDG.
Well, Rogue with the TSM Classic grouping in mid for just an isolated turret would have only given 113 gold to each champion that was in proximity, which you're not going to win or lose the game over. But in doing so, they're overextended against a Bard, and JDG, they tell him to straighten up really quick.
Oh man, that's going to be out of turret in mid lane. His second charge into the
tier 1 turret. The game's going to enter into what we assume to be a little bit of a lull state. Everyone's just going to continue to farm up into their items. Rapid fire cannon on the Caitlyn so that she's able to be that much safer. Finn's coming down here though.
Yeah, Emperor's Divide's going to pull back Zoom. Dominus is going to be popped here as he uses the Culminate to try and get some health back. The ulti through from Finn. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but finally Inspired comes down with the kill onto the Crocodile. Didn't think that Cats versus Crocodiles is going to work out like that, but Rogue are going to transition also into a red buff. So chaining a few of these kills and steals into one another. Arrow also going to land as Vander flashes with the grab. And You ain't getting out of that one, Lumao, especially not with the ulti from the Blitzcrank. Very nicely done from Rogue, who do manage to get themselves a kill lead, even if it's not a gold lead yet.
Yeah, and I mean, these are the things that Rogue needs if they want to come back into the game. They're going to need Miracle Blitzcrank pulls. They're going to need pickoffs on stray members of JDG prior to objectives coming up. And they need this to keep happening.
There, with that last little skirmish. And Vander goes on over with the rocket grab, actually finds the Caitlyn somehow. Logan uses everything, manages to escape as now Zoom. He's come forward yet again, does have the flash available very, very soon, but it's not here just yet as the Drowsy comes through onto the Blitzcrank. Unfortunately, going to be taken down there by a well-placed paddle star from Yagao, and it was so close to being so good. But as Rogue do need to be very, very careful about which brushes they're going to be face checking. Yagao comes through, gets a Drowsy somehow. How the heck did that work? You got Sleeps laid upon Sleeps, as that's going to be a gap close from Vander. As there's the flash forward, the slice, the dice spin going to be taken down. It's a double kill before the Crocodile falls. The flash forward from Lumao, but the flash in response there from Impaired as Lumao, that was very cute, manages to get out of his own magical journey. Seemed to have done something.
It's going to bring them to Soul Point, Atlas, for a Mountain Soul, which is going to be pretty...
Got Hansama for the biggest 3-item power spike on the Ashe that you can get to with the Essence Reaver.
Yeah.
And the Runan's Hurricane, he'll have the IE coming through pretty soon as there's the sleep. But it's a bait out of Rogue. I love this. Kanavi gonna flash out of the way. The Tempered Fate is just extraordinary out of Lumao's. I don't know how he threaded that needle, but he did. And now it's a dead Hansama. The spear is gonna go wide and Vander stuck against the wall. There's a blast cone, but it's gonna be taken by Kanavi after the watch out Ethos. Oh no, we're going to sleep yet again, and the Caitlyn with that ace in the hole is going to be able to take down Inspired.
They're going to get this Baron. This Baron will persist into just before the Mountain Drake basically spawns Rogue.
Awesome.
This is disastrous.
Well, Empress Divide onto 3, but he falls asleep afterwards. It made him tired, and now he's trying to run away. Finn going to be the first target. He'll be taken down as Zoom grabs that kill. Now Larson, he's going to get flashed on here by Yagao, who's picked up a couple of them. The Trouble Bubble not going to land, but there's the flash forward to the Paddle Star. Will do it after traveling all that way. My God! The other Korean on this team. As Rogue looking for some sort of trade opportunity. That's their way of trying to deny this soul, as they do have some vision control here towards the Baron area, but now they're getting corralled. Lumao flashing forward, doesn't get the stun as in goes Zoom, just trying to choose his targets. Only half health now as in goes Spin. It says that he's unstoppable, but you stop him by killing him, and that's exactly what JDG will do. Emperor's Divide is dividing absolutely nothing, and JDG say, all right, well, I guess we won't get the Dragon Soul. We'll take the Baron instead.
They're going to get the Baron, and then immediately after this, you know they're just going to run over to the Soul. Baron is just the closest one
yeah,
to
them. Get what's in front of you.
In the Rogue graveyard that is left side river right now. And you can see Larson, I mean, he's trying to go over there with Vander. They're hoping to maybe make a pick in the event that JDG would just send one member to get the Dragon.
Well, Vander's definitely dead. The aftershock wears off, and probably didn't even really matter there as the drowsiness continues. That's an ultimate used. So a bit of respect given over to Larson there, but that's the ace. So 11,000 gold now the lead. You've got Mountain Soul, you've got Baron buff. I don't think JDG could really get anything more at this particular point in time. Just beautiful to see. And it's just a coming together of this draft that has looked really, really nice, because sometimes you think that maybe there's not enough scaling options, maybe you're not going to be able to get things done, but this is one of those comps that bridges just so nicely while still retaining relevance for a lot of these other units, as the arrow isn't going to find the Lilia, and Inspired goes to sleep. Yagao says, all right, stay asleep, my friend, as the Nidalee's taken down. That's going to spell the inhibitor turret as well, as another sleep comes forward. Larson flashes to try and get as much distance. Is it enough as the Tempered Fate will catch him out, and JDG going to close the gap. Lilia will pick up that kill. And now JDG probably just going to say goodnight to this particular game and take it all the way up this mid lane. Not a lot of summoner spells remaining, but there's also not a lot of towers left remaining on Rogue's side. As Finn doesn't have an ultimate, they don't really have too much hope at all, as JDG will answer us and say that they may yet be able to get to the top of this.